Hi everybody, this is Alchemist 2 and I'm back again with another movie review. I just recently got a chance to see The Dark Tower and I have to admit I absolutely loved every second of it. It was absolutely sensational and I'm actually going to do a little bit of research. Just give me a moment. One second. Here we go. Yeah, this is not... No. This doesn't really... I can't think of the name of the cameo. I'm sorry about that. My research was for naught. Oh well, I tried. Anyway, there is a cameo in this with Idris and Matthew McConaughey. And honestly, I think Matthew McConaughey was a very compelling and despicable villain. And he just wanted him to suffer in the worst way possible. But I thought that it was incredibly done. I thought the CGI was outstanding. I thought that Midworld was terrific. It was phenomenal. The music, it was done by a composer that I really wasn't familiar with. I was very intrigued at the fact that this was made by Ron Howard. I thought, really? Didn't think that he would delve into the whole suspense horror genre, but it's a supernatural film, and I just, I adored it. I just thought everything about it was really incredible, and I realize now that this is where we're introduced to The Shine in and of itself, and now we know where The Shining comes from, and I'm thinking that other than The Stand, The Shining is Stephen King's most well-known, other than It. And I know a lot of, there are a lot of people out there that say it was a flimsy adaptation, it was not worth the wait. I really think that it was. I absolutely loved it. And I thought everything was just absolutely sensational. It was spectacularly done. I thought it was a very solid movie. I absolutely loved it. There were no lulls. It had nice jump scares in it. It was not, the scared out of your wits kind of jump scare. It was more of, being startled, and just the whole idea of the mythos of this world being linked to Arthur. I always have adored Arthurian legend, so this is right up my alley. And like I said, Matthew McConaughey is just, you love to hate him, and he was superb. He really was. I just thought that he was terrific. I really liked his character as the Crimson King, or the Man in Black. I thought that he was just outstanding. As far as movies are concerned, I knew I would love it. I absolutely adored it. And the kid who plays Jake, he was perfect for that role. Didn't know him very well, but I'm thinking that this is his first movie, and even so, I think that this kid has potential, honestly. And of course, Idris Elba. There's no there's no real mistaking. And of course, I'm still trying to think of the cameo, and it's not Forrest Whitaker, I don't think. Grover. Danny Glover. No, it's not Danny Glover. All I know is that it's the Allstate guy. I'm pretty sure it's the Allstate guy, and I'm sorry I can't think of his name right off the top of my head, but it's the same person. I mean, he's been in a lot of films before, and he's very well known. I really like him, and I feel bad for not being able to recall his name, but he's a momentary cameo, and he plays the part of Roland's father. And they couldn't have picked a better role for him. He's outstanding. And I wasn't expecting to cry in the movie either, but having gone through the loss of my father, it hit me a little close to home. So yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Usually I don't cry in movies like this, but there was some emotion, having lost both my parents, and what Jake goes through is, wow. I mean, you just want to hate the Man in Black even more for what he does. But I think that it is a really outstanding adaptation. The reason I say that is because to put something this eerie and otherworldly on screen it's a very difficult thing to do, and I really think that Mr. Howard did a good job with his friends, and they portrayed it in such a way that it was, really extraordinary. I absolutely loved it, so I don't care what the other reviewers say. If you're a fan of Stephen King, if you've read the series, I would definitely recommend it. I haven't read the other 7 books in the series. I don't know if they're going to do it or not, but there weren't that many people in the cinema, so I thought, oh, this does not bide well. I mean, I didn't feel very good when I saw that there were about 5-6 people. Well, it just came out, so I don't know. It's hard to say, but we'll see. This met my expectations. This actually exceeded my expectations, and for me, it was beyond epic. I absolutely just savored every second of it, because I love movies like this. I love movies that have a supernatural twist to them, and this was more psychological horror, and it wasn't really scary, but it was rather unsettling, and I like the whole idea of this guardian, and only the pure of mind can take it down. And of course, we all know where that comes into play, but a little bit of a spoiler there. But this is the first book in the series, and based on the performance of the film, I don't know. I'm hoping they do all 7, because I will definitely want to see all 7. I'll read the books before I see the movie. But I really liked it. I thought it was